Hello and welcome to Community Chats. I'm your host, Aley Hammer, and today we're joined with Brett Orr, the General Manager at Bigmate. Right, we are so excited to have you on the show today because you guys have recently won AWS APN Tech Partner of the Year award. This is huge. So can you start by telling us about Bigmate and what's this award?
Yeah, absolutely, Ali, and an absolute pleasure to be here. Yeah, it's we've done some pretty innovative things globally with AWS that virgin off the back of the AWS flexibility and product line. And I think the culmination of that from a recognition point of view was the award being announced as technology partner for 2020 was pretty special. Also, considering what a strange year it's been. Bigmate itself, we're a partner in AI and ML. And we really focus pretty heavily around IoT and video safety.
Awesome. I mean, IoT is a really interesting topic at the moment, and you work a lot in this space. So can you give us some insight into what is the Internet of Things for people who don't know, and how do you work in this space?
Yeah, right. And everyone has different definitions of what that is, Ali. It's kind of interesting. So basically, it's just connecting the environment is how we look at it, using some form of communication. And the way that we define the Internet of Things, it really is a sensor sitting out there somewhere that's connected in some way, some form of transit layer, whether that's 3G, 4G, 5G, whether that's Taggle, Zigbee, whether that's any of the other technologies that are sitting out there at the moment, going to some sort of analytics engine, and once that analytics engine does its stuff, it presents meaningful business insight, and that's the key to it, right? So if you've got something collecting data, and at the end of it you've got eyeballs looking at meaningful business data that can impact from a local government point of view, impact the way that their constituencies get service, or impact the way that they have nice hot barbecues when they go to a barbecue, or they have a nice bin that's empty to put their stuff in, or it could be around video and looking at what's coming from that sensor, which happens to be a video camera, and making sure that someone doesn't get hurt or worse from an unwanted interaction between a forklift and a person. So there's lots of permutations, but it really is a sensor sitting at the end and meaningful data coming at the other side. That's how we define it anyway.
That's so interesting. But where does AWS fit in this?
Aha. So AWS is incredibly important to us. AWS, you can sit and talk about the technology side of things, and you can sit and talk about some of the AWS products, you know, like AWS IoT, Greengrass, Lambdas, SSM, SageMaker, standard S3 type stuff, which we use. We use all of that sort of stuff. And that's valuable. That's incredibly valuable. Where we see the real additional value lumped on top of that from AWS is the people. Is the breadth and the coverage globally. If AWS believe you're invested in them, then they will invest in turn heavily into you, and that's what we've seen. So we're 100% all in on AWS.
Amazing. So you guys have recently launched Thermi, which is a temperature scanning program. How can a customer utilize this technology? Because I'm assuming you had an uptake in this recently, obviously, with what's going on at the moment.
Yeah, so it's really interesting again, Ali. So we've actually had that product at market for 2 years now.
Wow.
We just put the name together, which was Thermi, and it goes in line with Warney, which is the father of Thermi. And what it does is it uses our AI and ML to detect skin temperature, but not only detect skin temperature, know what skin temperature is. So if you take a temperature from the cheek, you know that that's going to be on average 0.7 degrees cooler than the forehead. If you use glasses and you look at that, you can take the glasses away because that will give you a thermal reflector, or it will give you the false positive. And so what we found is, because Warney and Thermi work seamlessly together, people are not, they knee-jerk to get a thermal solution, but now what they're doing is they're looking holistically at their COVID-19 approach. They're looking holistically around their safety products and how that can all come together. And they're looking at interoperability, and because it's such a mature product, our API sets are really mature, so we can interact with pretty much anything, do a whole lot of data swap and data interchange. And that has been the product that has taken us global with Amazon, and Bigmate is now dealing with look, the list of names sitting in the Fortune 100 in the States is kind of amazing, and we sort of have to pinch ourselves with the people that we're dealing with. So yeah, it's gone absolutely crazy for us because it was a mature product, because it wasn't opportunistic, and because it has some backup and interoperability, just not standalone. So yeah, Thermi, we toast Thermi once a week at least.
That's so cool. I love the name Thermi. It's really catchy and really cool. Brett, for any customers who are watching this video who would like to know more about Bigmate or any of the cool things you are doing, what would be the next steps to connect with you, or how can they find out more?
Yeah, so just come to bigmate.com.au, have a bit of a look. There's an inquiry page there. You can certainly give us a call as well. I'm always happy to take calls. Look, at the fear of getting swamped, my email address is brett@bigmate.com.au, and so please put it through. My EA loves it whenever I do that. And so that's the easiest way to get hold of us. If you have safety issues within your environment, you want to look at your COVID-19 strategy, so far as wearing of PPE, so far as social distancing, so far as temperature testing. You know, that's prominent right now. But if you've got forklifts or heavy vehicles or trucks or machines that can hurt people sitting around, that's where we play as well. So get onto our website or get onto brett@bigmate.com.au.
Brett, thank you so much. I honestly could talk to you all day because I love IoT and I've got so much to learn. So I really enjoyed speaking to you. And if anyone has any questions, please pop them in the comments below and we'll get back to you. Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
Ali. Yeah, bye-bye.